good to just say I'm going to do that. I have the time, and I'm glad I did. So our card for the week is connect. Make a human connection. Making a human connection is what keeps us thriving. Making a human connection is what keeps us thriving. And that is so true. I'm actually connecting with some old work people today, Wednesday, that one of our work guys is back in town. So we're going to have lunch. And yeah, it's working out well. So today I'm going to read from this beautiful deck that Rukama gave me. Welcome in, Rukama, from The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. And on the inside it says, "Who are you really?" We talked about that yesterday at church. It was kind of cool. He was actually doing a little personal development in church, which I like to, I remind myself that personal development is not church, but it's nice when people are delving into those topics like self-identity, which is what we talked about, and recognizing that you are not a daughter, a son, a real estate mogul, banker. You are something much greater than that, and to not get caught up in the identity of all of that. And it was good to hear that coming from the pulpit. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle these and go with these since the whole little pack jumped out. Okay, and this is one side. It's this beautiful horse on the beach, awakening consciousness. Most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. Ooh, amen to that. Most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. And that's part of our practice, is to reconcile with what we are experiencing and what our mind is saying, and to know when we need to stop focusing on what the mind is saying and to reconcile with where we are and where we say we want to journey and be. Welcome in, Beverly. Good to see you. It was good to see you this weekend. So let's get ready to do our practice. Our practice begins with this tone. And we will listen for this tone at the end. I will do this tone 3 times. Just listen for my guidance. At some point in time, there will be a slice of silence, which means I'll be quiet. And you will be alone with that lovely mind of yours, that beautiful mind that we are grateful for. And we are grateful for the thoughts that come out of it, because it means that we are alive and we're thriving and able to do things and make decisions. So let's get ready to practice. If you are seated, make sure your booty is back and make sure that your body is upright and not uptight. So just listen for my guidance. I thank you for your presence. Let's begin. Let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths all the way from the bottom of our belly. We breathe in and hold slightly at the top and release with a loud, audible sigh. So breathe in and out. Ah. Breathe in and out. Ah. Breathe in and out. Ah. And now allow your breath to return to its natural pace and rhythm, and continue breathing in and out. And let's place our hands right above our navel with our fingers towards each other but not touching, and do a few breaths together. Let's breathe in on the count of 4, hold for a count of 4, release for a count of 4, and then we rest for 4. And we'll do a few rounds of that. So let's breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. And rest, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. And rest, 2, 3, 4. And now just notice how your body feels and begin to tune in to where your thoughts are, recognizing that most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside of your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. And as we begin to think about our week and this day, imagine the connections you'll make this week. Making a human connection is what keeps us thriving. Imagine the connections and the people you will connect and touch, and the people that will touch your life. Just envision what that would be and how you want that to flow this week. And just be present with those thoughts and feelings. Think of the sounds and the taste and perhaps the smells that you'll encounter. And just be engaged with that experience, those experiences this week. Prepave and plan your week and think about how you want it to go into flow. And just breathe that in and feel how good it feels to know that you have the power to co-create with the highest power in the universe, the great I am. You are co-creating by your thoughts and feelings. And just be in that feeling, loving, kind energy. And just be there and see and feel and experience how you want things to be, knowing the power of focus. And I'll return shortly. Simply breathe and create with your mind. Continue breathing with your eyes closed and just allow these words to wash over you. I am safe and all is well in my world. I am co-creating and creating experiences I choose to live. I trust myself and move forward with ease and grace. I am loving, I am loved, I am lovable. My heart is open and ready to receive love. I see the vision for my life and I'm excited to move forward. I am connected to my higher power and grateful for the connection. I'm exactly where I need to be right now. And I know that everyone loves me and always wants to help me. And now let's begin to open our eyes as we rub our hands together. And let's place our hands right on the sides, on the top of our head. And we just close our meditation with the tone Om. We breathe in, and on the out breath, we say the tone Om. Breathe in. Relax our hands and place our hands in prayer hands right in front of our heart space. And we clap and say thank you 9 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And take a mini bow to everyone that is in their practice. And as a reminder, our card for the week, connect, make a human connection. Making a human connection is what keeps us thriving. It's this beautiful flower. I'm not sure what kind of flower that is, but I've seen that before. And our card for the day is awakening consciousness. Most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. All right. So if you can, get out today in Mother Nature and just open your arms wide and take in what you see and hear and smell and sense and taste and touch, and just be connected. And remember that it starts with you. It starts with me. One breath, one thought, one deed. On the podcast, we're closing out and we'll be here tomorrow at the same time, 6:30 a.m. Thank you for your presence and your practice. Be well. All right, my partners in practice, how are you feeling? Let me know. Hang on a second. Hey, sweetie, are you up? Okay, great. Thank you. I did not hear movement. Y'all still with me? Thank you. How you feeling? Wonderful, Katrina. Feeling irie, man. Let's get the podcast going. Anyone else want to check in before we head out for the day? Okay, I have to share something with y'all. So I like socks. And I found these socks at Belk. And they have this warm something on the inside. And I don't want to take them off. I slept in them. And they are just keeping my feet so warm. I have been trying to find some good socks with the little mini grips or something on the bottom. And they had them on sale at Belk yesterday. And I put them on my feet and I slept in them. I'm like, oh my gosh. My feet are so warm. Feeling ready and empowered. Excellent. Grateful. So I know I have to get out of my socks, but I don't want to get out of my socks. They're so comfy and warm. I think they're called lodge socks. I'm guessing when you go to the ski lodge, this is what you put on. I don't know. I just know that they feel amazing. And I only got one pair. I might have to go back and find another pair so I can alternate them. They feel wonderful. I don't know how I missed that on this my whole life. Lodge socks. Probably people that ski would go, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Why have you not known about those? Well, now I know. Now I know. They are amazing. They were marked down. I wouldn't have paid the regular price for them, but yes, cashmere socks. I think my mom had a pair of those that I have not. Whatever happened to them? And I don't think these are cashmere, Monica, but they feel awesome. All right, podcast almost done. So for those of you who don't know, you can always catch this on podcast if you just Google Barbara Faison and podcast. It comes up in like 11 players, so you can always listen if you can't watch live. All right, any other comments or questions before we head out? Looks like it's probably just me, Monica, and Beverly. I think everybody else is probably logged on off. So you ladies have a lovely, lovely day, and I will see y'all in the AM. Thank you for being here. Love you. Be well.